Today's random spot, why we're having a look at the Worx Energy Extra Strength Shot. It's extra strength, it has 0 calories but has hours of energy, increased performance, and fast acting, long lasting. I picked this up at the general store, and as Spot has been saying lately, if you can, try to really avoid using energy drinks. I know you see this guy doing them, but really you should not be. They're not very good for you. These are smaller shots at least, so they're not going to be a full can of energy drink. Anything on the back, it is a natural health product. See this very small print. It says recommended use or purpose developed for periods of increased mental and physical exertion, helps temporarily restore mental alertness or wakefulness, turn it around when experiencing fatigue or drowsiness. It pretty much says the exact same thing as you would always find with energy shots, or really just energy drinks as a whole. It looks like there's some camouflage or goo. Oh, I see, it's wheels. See, this is what I was doing. I was looking at the gray. I really should have been looking at the black. There's these little cog wheels. Much like the machine, it's always moving. I guess once you take Worx, you'll always be moving as well for about 5 hours. Speaking of always moving, if you are hearing any noise in the background, those are my cats. They're into currently play mode. It would almost seem that they have had a shot themselves. And by no means do I endorse giving your animal energy drinks. That's a bad idea. Don't even go that route. Very bad. You usually shouldn't have it yourself, but at any rate, you can probably hear them going on right now. My cat goes meow meow. The other cat goes meow meow. Hilarity ensues, or they just generally scrap with each other. It is, I gotta say, it's entertaining to watch. They don't really hurt each other. They just kind of roll around, tussle around on the floor. There's nothing more enjoyable than a little cat tussle from time to time. Let's unscrew this now. I'm not going to pour this into a glass, just due to the very nature of how small this is, but I'm going to peel this off here. It is, let's see here. It is the color. It is a very gross looking color. It's almost like a ginger ale. It almost looks like urine. Boy, Spot, you really know how to sell it. Looks like urine. It does. It does. Let's give this a try, though. The Worx Energy. Now, Spot's a little on the fatigued side. Très fatigué. Is that what they say in Francais? So, this is probably ideal for me to be having this right now. It'll wake me up. It won't hopefully give me any jitters. But let's give this a try. The Worx Energy Extra Strength Energy Shot. Let's give this a try. You know, it's actually one of the better shots that I've had. This is going to be an extremely weird comparison. But you know what it almost reminds me of? It almost reminds me of those, you know, those freezies? Those really skinny freezies. You get like a box of 100 of them. I'm exaggerating, but you get like a huge, substantial box of freezies. And you got to cut the corners. You got to cut the corners because they shred the corners of your mouth if you don't. It kind of tastes like a very faint freezy. It has a little bit of, I don't even almost say it has a cherry taste, but it has that same sweetness that the freezies have. Maybe not necessarily the cherry end of it. Maybe a light kind of fruit punch taste. But I'm really tasting as if I have had just a freezy. It's that kind of sugar water taste. It's not bad. Generally these shots are hit or miss. Sometimes you get a real crap shot that tastes like garbage. These, not so bad. Again, I would not recommend it necessarily trying it unless you're, well, I really wouldn't say recommending trying it as a whole, but definitely as a kid, you know, if you're younger, don't be drinking these things. They're not good for you at all. But yeah, it was a better shot than I've had in the past. My cat agrees. Oh, and it would also appear that the tussling has commenced. Tussle on, children. Tussle on. Today's random spot, we were having a look at the Worx Energy Extra Strength. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, if you excuse me, I think I'm going to go get myself some freezies. And cut the corners. Cut the corners. Corners mean shredding of the mouth, and nobody likes that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
For 1,000 videos, now that's dedication. It's more than a video, that's a creation that he is making from experience. Here he is, you're curious of what his appearance is. Serious, yet he makes it fun to watch. A lot of reviewers are delirious, while some get props. When the demand is hot, the spot's not a man to flop. Respects the fancy watch, couldn't guess the next random spot. The Spot Army is now taking over. This is our spot. Sitting on top, the Spot Army is now taking over. I bet you're confused, check the reviews. The Spot Army is now taking over. This is our spot, sitting on top, the Spot Army.